Hello everyone and welcome back to PolyNerdic Plays The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you watched the last installment from just a little while ago before my lunch break, Geralt talked to the last of Dandelion's associates, this Rosa Var, I guess Atri, I forget how they pronounce it properly in the game, who is now also someone that I'm going to take on as a student of swordplay. I'm sure it'll end up being another of the love interest bullshit things that go on here in the Witcher series, because, you know, Geralt is so pressed to find his adopted daughter and save her from the Wild Hunt that he just goes ahead and sleeps with some people. Not to mention the fact that, you know, the love of his life is also out there. Geralt's a complex dude, apparently. Loves his woman and his adopted daughter, but he also loves, you know, chasing tail. But, you know, at this point I'm kind of talking shit because I'm not 100% certain that Miss Rosa is one of the romance options. But I did already hook up with a mage and send her back to base, so anything's possible. I'm actually surprised Geralt didn't make a move on the Baroness here. But we've got about 4 hours of game to play today, and I'm going to make the most of it. 4 hours left to play, so we're gonna make the most of it. We're gonna see how much of this game we can knock out between now and 4 p.m. Oh, he's asleep. I thought he was dead. Oh, wait a minute. There was someone trying to attack me. Come on, guys. I'll fight you. Just like that. You sure you want some up there, buddy? Gladly. Oh. Just like that. His head flew in a weird direction, but some more stuff to sell. That's always welcome.
That's bad luck. Yeah?
No, you don't want to fight? Just some of your type do?
Damn mages.
Winds howling.
How are you keeping? Monsieur Sultan, you old bug. What's this?
What the hell?
Even drunken water.
Oh.
Naughty bound. Now repeat. Sit.
I thought someone was sticking in the wall for a second.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She want to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing quint with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Why wasn't she on the list?
This Priscilla wasn't like the others. I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain?
He
Who
does.
Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Yep, there you go.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Larry's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This out. You'll see.
Alright. So. Let's see. Quests. Broken Flowers. How did I miss that one? I just talked to him. Secondary quest. Didn't give a shit about that. Black Pearl. I believe dude said that was going to be one of the easiest quests I'd ever accomplished. See, now I've learned a thing, though, that should make this one easy. That thing kicked my ass. I like these level 4 missions here that are not easy. Like I said before, this game has an issue with balance. So let's do the Broken Flowers bit here. And then afterwards we'll do the fencing quest. I'll see how that one plays out. I apologize if you hear the garbage trucks outside. I don't feel like muting the mic right now, though. I'm just, actually having, words come out of my mouth, too. I really need to move. I need to find a better place to live. One without trains and noisy neighbors and so on and so forth.
Here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Yeah, they're right outside right now. I'm gonna give in and mute my mic for a minute.
long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Well, that was plainly about Geralt and Yennefer. Slow clap.
I know him!
Gonna
Twas him
fight.
murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere. Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If
Looks
I
like
know
the banker
Geralt,
from earlier.
he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Wasn't she the innkeeper, I think?
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
It's Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later. Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. Laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
The Sparrow.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. They'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue.
Yep, he ought to pay you, salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. The Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
She asked to learn anything?
Tell me, you and Dandelion, how'd you meet?
At a poetry tourney in Ellender. Naturally, I'd already heard much about Master Dandelion. And it proved true. At first, I thought him a bloated, narcissistic buffoon.
Just at first.
Well, only cows don't change their minds. I changed mine when he came to congratulate me. Never expected he could lose so graciously. Dandelion can be irritating, I shan't deny it. Yet, I also know he can be fair and noble at times. Well, I very much doubt I could bear to have him around were it not so.
I see. I get it. Take care now.
One of the few women in the game that Geralt won't try to bone.
How could you?
How could I what?
No. Oh, fuck. Don't worry now.
Excuse me, barmaid.
You know Mr. Menger.
Uncouth.
You don't, you soon will.
Watch it.
It's a waste of words.
Alright, off we go. Like 4 hours passed in that conversation. The map disappeared for a second. Oh shit, it's right here. Interesting architecture. Knock.
Anybody there? Open up.
What's the fuss? The bathhouse is closed.
Need to talk to the owner. I know he's here.
I'm not sure that matters, as he's terribly busy.
Busy? With what?
Entertaining important guests.
In that case, tell him there's another one at the door. Geralt of Rivia. And I'm not leaving till I see him.
Very well, I shall try. Please wait.
Tee hee hee.
Siguruvin cordially invites you to join him. I'm happy. The meeting is in the baths. We will pass through the dressing room so you can leave your clothes.
Oh
Let's
boy.
go.
Naked bathhouse scene.
You may disrobe here. Your equipment will be safe.
Are you sure?
Splendid. Siguruvin awaits in the next room.
Hi, Whitehead. Nice fun you have.
Forced nudity.
He doesn't blush. And Junior cut off his hand and ordered them to shove it up the horse's arse. And Lenny sent the body back. Oh, Reader's his biggest. He's more like a horse.
There we go.
Easy, Cleaver. Orson Jr.'s a dead man. I'll have my scribe send you a notice.
You don't have a scribe. And we'll eliminate Junior when, and only when, all of us say aye.
That's the king of beggars.
Reuven, your guest.
Why the fuck you let him in here? Because I want to talk to him. This is Geralt of Rivia.
Good to see you again.
As always, I'm out of the swiving loop. Who the fuck are you?
Think I'll let your host introduce me.
He's a witcher. The very one who first foiled an attempt on Foltest's life, and then killed that monarch.
Allegedly. But I didn't kill Foltest. And hello to you too, Dijkstra, Reuven, whatever they call you these days.
Last we met, Geralt thrashed me silly and crushed my ankle. I really wonder what he's got in store this time.
That name sounds familiar.
Got intruders.
I want to say I heard
Someone
it
just
in
snuck
Blood of
inside the
Elves.
bathhouse. Several men.
What the fuck's he on about? Ploughing fortune teller?
Assassins! Please, no! Ah!
They snuck in towels.
I fucking knew it.
Any weapons tucked away?
Just a few.
Oh, I got a mace. This is a ridiculous scene.
Prick hanging out. Ah! We need one alive. Nobody stays. Got it? God damn it!
There we go.
Good work, gents. Terribly sorry for that incident. My security failed. I'll get to the bottom of who, why, and how. They were whoreson scum. That's the bottom of who and how right there.
Don't start that again. Especially not in front of our guest.
There's some really interesting tattoos in this game.
They attacked. Coincidence? Why do I doubt it? Let's give him a chance to explain.
Not gonna introduce me to your friends?
Good thing Happen's not here. He tanned the hide on my arse for being so rude. Francis Bedlam you know, but then who's not heard of this patron of the fine arts and supporter of entrepreneurs of limited initial means? And the dwarf's Carlo Veres, known also as Cleaver. Carlo's in entertainment, mostly.
I'm looking for Horson Jr.
Interesting. What do you want with him?
Junior's gonna help me find someone.
Horson's not helped a soul in all his miserable life.
I'll ask him nicely.
See, Cleaver? Perhaps if you'd not called Junior an uncle fucker and asked him nicely, he'd have showed up today.
Excuse me for clearing my throat.
Gentlemen, you out of your fucking minds? A chat session? Horson's out to get us, and he'll succeed eventually. We've got to kill him first. So by all means, you sit here, soak, fart, and watch the bubbles rise, while I send my boys to Horson's hidey holes. They'll make some noise, flush the bugger out. And you, geriatric, or whatever your ploughing name is, want to find Horson? Find me first.
Any clue on Junior's whereabouts? Be grateful for any lead.
Siggy? It's worth a try. Geralt's got a knack for finding people. And he's discreet, a value in itself. Leave you to it then. I'll, look in on you tomorrow, Francis. Finish our talk.
So how about we get dressed?
Sure. Then we'll talk. In private.
Am I gonna be able to loot all those people that I fought? Or...
Right mess that was. Never thought I'd be glad to see the man responsible for my taking frequent baths.
If you're any cleaner for it, gotta say it was worth breaking your ankle.
It healed poorly. Can you believe it? I must soak it in hot water at least 6 times a day now. Failing that, it bloody pounds like the bells of Beauclair at dawn.
I had my reasons. Your leg would be fine if you hadn't gotten in my way.
I see. Well, I promise you that if I could go back in time, I'd do things quite differently on Thanet. For example, I'd have my men kill you instead of just tying you up.
Listen, Reuben. No, Dijkstra. Just not in the mood for your code names, passwords, and other bullshit. I'm here on specific business. If you want to listen, listen. If not, I'd rather you spared me your wit and threw me out now.
What's the harm? Talk.
Think Cleaver will find Horson?
He might not. But he'll burn down half the city trying. What waste? Leave him to it, I say. Work alone.
Any ideas?
Junior's got areas of the city where he's strong. Penetrate them, look around. But be discreet. None of this speed and fury and swinging your steel cock about.
Pretty clear you and Bedlam don't want a war with Junior. Why?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Let me tell you what I told King Vizimir time and time again. War doesn't solve any problems. It breeds trouble. Trouble you then have to solve by other means. Make no mistake, someone's behind Horson's actions. I'll not end him until I know who.
Your partner's aware of your past? They know you're Sigismund Dijkstra, former head of Redanian intelligence?
Cleaver, Bedlam and Junior. Well, I'd call them my partners if we'd built a mill to grind flour for the folk of nearby hamlets. But we just need to stay out of each other's ways. Agree from time to time. That doesn't make us partners. Do they know who I am? Was. Bedlam, sure. The others most likely suspect. But we just don't talk about it. No need to.
Makes sense to ask around, I guess. Junior might be in hiding, but he's got to be collecting income. Couldn't afford to cut himself off.
Gambling. That's his big earner. Junior controls the largest casino in town. I'll never forget. Hierarch Hemmelfart raised all kinds of hallowed hell there once. Bugger bet and lost his ruby ring. Then there's the arena in the city's bowels. Betting scheme generates near as much as the casino. They're always looking for hired muscle there. Suppose you could always search Horson's house. Though I doubt you'll find him there. Maybe some clue, though.
Where's Junior's casino?
Near the Temple Watch Towers. Horson's got naught to do with the casino officially, so careful what you say. Try not to arouse any suspicions.
Arena sounds promising. Where's that?
Sewers beneath Gildorf, but you'll have to enter through the pits, endure the stench of poverty on the way. Now, Junior loves a good fight. Wager he'd give a lot to see a real Witcher in action.
Mentioned Horson's got a house. Where is it?
Solid townhouse on Temple Isle, just on the other side of the bridge. Wouldn't wager me knickers on finding him there.
Yeah, probably not.
He's not that stupid.
See if I can't find Horson at the casino or the arena. Might talk to Cleaver as well, though.
Do what you will. Just be cautious. Horson's expecting payback, I've no doubt.
Thanks for your help, Dijkstra.
Just go, Witcher. And if you can't find the slimy bastard, come and see me. I know him well. Might figure something out.
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I'd prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the lodge.
Philippa
Yeah, she lost her
Eilhart.
eyes.
Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
Far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
You wouldn't happen to have a bone to pick with Dandelion, would you?
Wasn't he trying to break into his vault?
You serious?
Dead serious. Dandelion published a sonnet recently. Second stanza, the shit uses paired couplets instead of an inserted rhyme. Surely you understand how deeply offended the poetry lover in me was. The bastard shan't get away with it.
I was being serious.
As am I when I say I have exactly no time to worry about your gigolo boyfriend. Got me own problems. Problems you might be able to help me with. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion. Establish
Of course.
what happened to him.
Side quests.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did. I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that tripe. Ah, and you do realise, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to.
So no killing people. Can I punch him? Interesting.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Oh, there is a bunch of people out there I can loot. I don't walk with much of a limp. They lied to me. Took a bunch of stuff.
Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
What the hell? Got a troll down here?
Bart, stop that, now.
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy look joyful.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart, hard. Bart, less thinky. Bart, less thinky. Bart, sadler.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see
What
that
the
door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Joyful go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold, and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
20 tons of gold, that's a lot of damn gold.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny, joyful. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Oh, no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep.
Bad shrooms. Head forth.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. Bad troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Bad through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff up a lip.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonz, stop. You're in the most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonz and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Cool.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
All right.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into? Edges curled out, so the inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here.
Interesting. In theory, though, wouldn't
Hey, Bart,
wouldn't the mold
got a
be
minute?
seeping into the air here?
But no minute, God. But rock, Scott.
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Subsicious. But no.
Subsicious.
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. But here. Like a piece.
Burning fuse.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No. A piece other. Not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like... rock?
A hissing rock. Mm-hmm. The hissing. Where did it come from?
But he's here in that tree.
What?
Where but Turdy Dump.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time good. Your fun.
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good.
He locked you up, alone, underground.
When but not much.
What about, if you don't mind my...
I'm just gonna skip through some of these conversations.
Rocks.
Rocks interesting.
Thanks for...
No.
Alright, so let's inventory. Got some weapons here. Stuff to sell is what I see. Potions, food and drink. Did I never put the good saddle? Hell, I never put the good saddle on Roach. That was silly. So many ingredients. I'm just overflowing with ingredients. But where, oh where, is the antidote? Potions. 1 hour, Tawny Owl, Swallow, Thunderbolt. Figure that would be under one of the damn things here. I'm carrying around 10 skulls. These are all notes and stuff. Food and drink. So I know how to make the stuff. Crushed oil, potions. Where the hell? The hell is the shit I'm looking for? Why didn't it come into my inventory? Quest. You don't need alchemy substances. Yeah, but where's the pops shit that I'm supposed to have gotten?
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Not give me the information I needed? That's ridiculous. That's bothersome. Alright. And drink quest items. There should have been some fucking thing that said, hey, this is what you need to read to make this formula. Yennefer's letter, dug by the well. Bunch of notice board stuff. So why can't I make filters? All parts present. Like, he supposedly gave me some of them, so I should have some of them in my damn inventory. But I don't see any. Lizard, cat, swallow. Alright, we'll come back to this quest. Do this first. Where are we heading? Where's the damn ladder? There it is. We'll come back to this one. I have no idea why I didn't get any of the stuff he handed me in the cutscene. And I'm in the inventory. Alright, I've got some stuff to... bunch of people we fought, so let's loot some stuff. Because some of the guys left bags, others left guts. There we go. Here. Got about 3 minutes left before break time, so let's see if we get there.
My granddad's sick.
Got a foolproof method for exercising witches.
Well, another freak.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
Ah!
Man, way the hell over town.
The latest fashion. Get them here and only here.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black powers. Even though have a hard time finding they work here, Witcher. Sure, fleet's my uncle.
Hinge Dwarf's already here.
Expect to find Horson hiding in his house.
Cleaver said to be thorough, so we look everywhere.
Not a shite.
Was it dwarves,
Cleaver wants this bunghole searched, so I'm searching.
Fuck, sure, blame that on us too.
Interesting. What am I looking for here? Ah, that.
Have a hard time finding
Dwarves were thorough as debt collectors. Didn't leave a scrap.
Seems to me I've heard of you before, Whitehair.
I gotta talk to him.
Greetings.
Ah, you're Reuven's mate, aren't you? Heard of you.
You in charge here?
What's it to you?
Looking for Junior.
Welcome to the Horse and Hunters Club. Alas, we're fresh out of membership cards. You're out of luck as far as Junior goes. Bugger's not here.
Know where I can find him?
No.
Bloody mess.
Just sort of happened. Came here, polite and all, to invite Horson Jr. to a get-together with his mates. Became obvious right quick that none here acknowledged the ancient rite of hospitality.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Got my eye on you.
Alright, right here is as good a place as any to take a break. I'm about to hit the hour mark. So I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get something to drink, and I'll return shortly with more of The Witcher 3. If you're watching this on YouTube down the road, just jump to the next installment. But until then, I'll be right back.